Hi, I'm Blastinus. Welcome back to Doom 3. And who's ready for some lore? Drippy. Yes, that's right. We're going to be seeing Hell Knights as a regular occurrence now. They're not too bad, really. Like, you saw them back in that place, and they're not much different here, except, well, it's a little bit more cramped. So our entire objective this episode is going to be just finding a PDA. And if that sounds familiar, it seems to be our objective every other episode, really. I actually really do like the excavation levels. They're definitely a more change of pace. A bit less metallic and more cave-like, which gives it a little bit of variety in terms of environmental design. That, and because of the influence that's taking hold of the facility, you're going to have a lot more reds instead of just pure browns. Always a plus. And yeah, if you saw his glowy eyes there, our friends the maggots have returned. This guy take? Alright, desperation. What? Okay. I guess he was so in disbelief of my using a shotgun at this point in the game that he just decided that he didn't want to be here anymore. I really like the decor that they've chosen for this part. Like, it's very, new modern. Chain gun, often neglected. As you might expect, this being us diving down into the caverns, there's going to be a lot of downward motion in the next few levels. Just going deeper and deeper into the darkness below. Ugh, wrong PDA.
This is the Scientific Journal of Dr. Richard Davis, dated August 8, 2145. We've just broken through to a new chamber, and I think I found the map alluded to on one of the tablets. The artifact is constructed into the ceiling, and it is a magnificent find. It appears to be made of some crystalline material, and even after all this time, it is still emitting a soft glow. The markings on it were strangely familiar when I first observed it, and after digitizing it and analyzing it, I'm certain this is a map of our solar system. It seems to show a connection between Mars and Earth. My current working theory is that the last survivors used the teleportation technology to escape to Earth. The ramifications of this are overwhelming. This may end up proving that we are actually descendants of this race, and what we are exploring is our own history. I'm going to report my findings as soon as we finish the excavation, and they should show up in corporate within a few days. These are truly exciting times. Log out.
You heard it here, folks? Ancient aliens. No, seriously. That's what this game is going with. We are Martians. Earth Martians. Or is it Martian Earthlings? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like, one way or the other, we're apparently Mars folks. When I think about it, that honestly has very little bearing on basically anything. It's just one of those sort of things where you just go, huh. Why are things in the ceiling exploding?
To date, there remains no evidence of any type of invasion at any of the sites. Our assumption is that time and fascinating artifacts. These tablets were originally discovered in the dig site of...
Are you sure you killed them? What? You have the Soul Cube, just like in the carvings I've been researching. If I'm correct, that cube is our only chance to stop this. No time to explain now. You need to get to the caverns quickly. Take my PDA. It's right there on the desk. It's got security codes for the area, and my research logs on it. It'll help. I can't go with you. I need to finish my work here. Good luck.
Now, we can kill this guy, but it's, not advised. I mean, it's not an insurmountable obstacle, it's just, you know, it's not nice. I'm sure he'll be fine in this tiny room.
The ultimate sacrifice of an entire race to achieve victory. The fourth tablet details how the essence of each individual was captured and placed in the artifact we now refer to as the Soul Cube. This device was wielded by their mightiest warrior, and with it he banished the invading horde forever. Our researchers are still analyzing a recently found hidden section of the fourth stone and some related fragments. It goes into detail on the invading force and indicates the remaining survivors may have teleported somewhere, where we do not know, although it seems to reference a map we have yet to locate. To date, there remains...
This is the audio log of Dr. Pierce Rogers. I don't know if I'll make it off the base alive. I don't have much time, so I'll sum up what I have quickly and upload the rest of my finding into the databank. I hope someone finds them. It was all on the stone tablets, all the answers. I can't believe we never saw it. It was as plain as day. If we had only slowed down the development of the teleporters and tried to really learn what the tablets were trying to tell us, trying to warn us. The ancient people battled the same demons that are attacking us now. The demons came through the teleporters that they built, just like now. They created the Soul Cube and used it to stop the demons, to drive them back to hell. I don't know how, but that must be the answer. That is why that artifact was left behind, left for someone to find if something like that ever happens again. I can't reach Delta from here. I won't make it. I truly hope and pray someone finds the Soul Cube, and it helps. Lord, help us. End of log. This is Dr. Pierce Rogers, lead archaeologist currently stationed on Mars. As the preliminary reports have suggested, we have made some amazing discoveries here on Mars. Life on Mars has long been theorized, but we never imagined anything like this. The initial chamber was discovered in 2115. It leads into what is now known as Site 1. Site 1 is the largest of the sites, and we are still actively working there. It is made up of a series of chambers and connecting tunnels, all of which are covered in glyphs and symbols. Using the UAC pattern processor, we have finally been able to understand some of the glyphs, and from them, here is what we have learned. The ancient people looked like us, at least to the extent that they were bipedal and were similar in shape and size. Their level of technology was astounding. For instance, the glyphs at each site were carved into the rock by some sort of machine, and each one is precisely cut from the stone. It far exceeds the precision of anything we can do. They had a social structure that seemed very aristocratic, with a lot of emphasis on social stature and structure. Site 2 is a much smaller set of chambers, mostly containing burial sites, temples, and various amounts of individual artifacts. This site has been photographed and cleared out, and all material is back on Earth for study and review. Site 3 produced our prize artifact, what we call the Soul Cube. If you have read or seen the other material, you probably know that this once grand civilization was attacked by some unknown force. And if we can believe what is written in stone, they sacrificed most of their society to drive the invaders back. There are additional reports filed on the Soul Cube with Central Administration. We also recovered several other device-type artifacts. They are not as ornate as the Soul Cube, but each appears unique. We are still learning how to interpret all of the glyphs, and hopefully, once we have that completed, the science teams can provide more detailed information on their technology. These are truly unique and special times for archaeologists.
You know, funny, I think that other guy also said these were special times. Are you guys reading from the same script?
Findings on 4
So anyway, now that we have that PDA, our only objective is to go back through all those locked doors we passed before. Yeah, I'm not trusting any of these places to remain as pristine as we left them. An unusual trick. I've never seen that little dodge to the side while firing maneuver before, but that's kind of neat. Yeah, there's an imp in that room, but I bet you'll never guess where. Process of elimination, I guess. I thought he was down the ladder for a long time. Like, the sound was just not right in that room. Now you might think, of course, that with all these windows we're going to have another blowout effect where we'll have to walk through a vacuum area, but no. There is no vacuum in this level. But there is meat. Lots of meat. Pardon the kind of smooth turns, I'm actually playing on a mouse wheel. Well, to be exact, a trackball mouse. That doesn't seem to impact my ability to play the game at all, but it does mean that turns are going to be a lot less sudden and a lot more incremental. Unless I want to do some really crazy turns or whatever, like if I just spin the thing. But I don't know, that kind of makes me overshoot a little.
Cavern's entrance locked. Freight loader returning to station.
There's our ride. Now we just have to go and meet it. Which means, yes, even more backtracking. When you think about it, we went to one side, we backtracked to the middle, then we have to go to the other side, and now we're backtracking to the middle again. This level is basically just kind of like a straight line that keeps on, like, turning back on itself. So, you want to see a magic trick? Yeah, look at this. The imp somehow jumped across the room without me even noticing. I mean, we've seen this happen before, that people or monsters have been just kind of leaping from place to place. I don't know if this is a result of the BFG edition, my recording software, or something else, but it is weird, man. You're a little late, friend. And with that, we're in the caverns. I hope you'll join me when we go downwards even further. Just down and down and down from here. I'll see you next time.